Hey YouTube, this is Walking Tall 202,
and World War II Beast.
and we're here today to step out from the reviewing, and we're going to share our top 10 of 2010.
This film we both really enjoyed and wanted to include it in the countdown. This film is funny, has a great cast, and the villain is fantastic. You know, we're obviously talking about
Megamind.
I love this film since I saw it in theaters. The voice actors were great. Brad Pitt in his role of Metro Man makes Tony Stark look modest. And Will Ferrell is as great as ever.
I agree. I love superheroes, and this film is no exception. It will be packed with adventure and drama, and it is up next. It's probably one of the best movies to feature a ginger.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Not as good as Part 2, but this film did and has always had a great cast, fantastic visuals, great story, and phenomenal CGI. And it's very sad to see this film franchise start to come to an end.
My number 8 is an intense suspense movie that kept most viewers guessing right up until the very end. Martin Scorsese's Shutter Island. This movie was dramatic, intense, and suspenseful all the way up until the end. It has a solid cast and great performances overall. This is a movie I could watch again and again.
My number 8 includes geeks, comics, and Nicolas Cage. Yeah, he gets his own category. It's Nicolas Cage! Of course, it's Kick-Ass. This film had great fight scenes, great laughs, and above all, it kicks ass.
This film is downright stunning. It takes you to a whole nother world of imagination and wonder. Number 7 is, of course,
Tron Legacy. This film had us in awe all the way through. It's a heartfelt tale of father and son with great action in between. The visuals were outstanding and stunning.
My number 6 is a fantastic adventure story brimming with comedy and romance. Tangled. Shut up. I like this movie and this is an opinionated video. I thought the comedy in this movie was fantastic and you know what? I thought everything in this movie was fantastic. It's good to see another animated Disney musical on screen.
Now for the most manliest film of 2010 with a great cast that's at the top of their game. If your mind didn't automatically think The Expendables, then you've obviously had your face pressed up against the Twilight books long enough for you not to notice. Slide did an amazing job getting the action heroes we all know and love together at last. And with The Expendables 2 in the works, you're bound to see more of them.
You may have your enemies, and you may have your friends, but one guarantee is that they all have a Facebook. The Social Network is my number 5. I don't care how much Zuckerberg hated it, because this video is about my opinion. A great performance by all, and informative at the same time. So stick that on your page and like it.
This film was an adrenaline rush that pulled you in from beginning to last, and you wanted the main character to survive. Without a doubt, I'm talking about 127 Hours. Based on true events, James Franco portrays Aaron Ralston, a man that became trapped when he was seeking adventure. James Franco delivered a great performance, and you really felt the way he was feeling without 3D.
I saw my doubts fly away into the night when I stepped into the theaters and saw this movie. How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, another animated movie. I have a little brother, sue me. This movie had phenomenal CGI and a great story, and all the voice actors did a fantastic job. This movie was nothing short of awesome, and probably takes the spot of my favorite DreamWorks movie ever.
My number 4 was a great action drama with a great cast as well as director. The Town. As I said, it was a great action drama along with a great heist movie, with a spectacular cast that includes Jeremy Renner, Rebecca Hall, and an outstanding performance from Blake Lively. Ben Affleck did a terrific job once again in the director's chair, and had a great performance all his own.
Not everyone gets what they want. Not everyone does what they should. And it does hurt to try. Kick-Ass. Yes, Walking Tall's 8 is my 3. I'm always a killer for a good comedy. Plus, this had great wannabe superheroes and a slew of fantastic actors. I guess all you really need to succeed in life is some perseverance, batons, and a scuba suit.
Your ideas can bring you riches or leave you with nothing but solitude. World War II Beast talked about this movie in his number 5 spot, but I think it deserves much more recognition than that. At first, I didn't really get all the hype about it, like, a movie about Facebook, who the hell is going to want to see that? But after I saw it, I thought it was nothing short of spectacular. And a great cast such as Jesse Eisenberg, Andrew Garfield, and Justin Timberlake delivering great performances, this film left me nothing but satisfaction.
My number 2 is another one of Christopher Nolan's magnificent brainchildren. Inception. There's not much to say here that isn't obvious. Great cast, great action, great performances, and a truly original storyline. how Eclipse got most popular movie and this didn't, it blows my mind.
This film had an underdog story that was fantastically well done. My number 2 is The Fighter. Christian Bale gives us his best performance yet that won him his much-deserved Oscar. The Fighter is great on every level. Story, characters, the actors, and the fights were incredibly well done. This film was absolutely amazing.
Now my number 1. Everyone can appreciate this movie, but only the people that were children 10 years ago will truly respect this masterpiece. Toy Story 3. No one, and I mean no one, can say they didn't like this movie at all. Unless, of course, they didn't see it. And to those people, I say, how dare you! I love Tom Hanks, but even more, I love this trilogy. My favorite childhood movie comes back to give me smiles one more time in its final chapter.
And that should have told you everything you needed to know. Yes, this was and is still my favorite movie of 2010, if not one of my most favorite movies of all time. The plot was amazingly original and refreshing. Leonardo DiCaprio is one of my favorite actors, which is weird considering he's such a lady killer and I should hate him for that, but I digress. Christopher Nolan is phenomenal. I love him. Yeah, I said it. This genius deserves my love for rebooting the Batman franchise and making this masterpiece with a spectacular cast, effects, and action. This film is by far one of my favorite movies of 2010.